75 scrap in under 6 minutes, excluding time spent waiting for battle. A Crossout video by Dangerously Incompetent. I haven't really touched raids since they withdrew Chase. Because, well, I've done all the raids so many times they were getting boring. And I was mainly doing Chase because I get rewards and it was really quick. But then one Sunday I found I needed to do one more daily mission in order to get my weekly miners box, and the only way I was going to do it was to complete 3 raids. So I thought I'll just do an easy raid, I won't bother making a raid specific build, I'll just take Mr. Grumpy in, I'll do an easy raid, it'll take a few minutes, but I'll do it 3 times and then I'll get my miners crate. So off I went into easy raid and it happened to be Steel Cradle. And then I saw 2 ram builds on my team of 4. And those 2 proceeded to complete the raid in under a minute and a half. Oh, hello. I think I might have a new hobby here. So I got my chase build back out of the exhibition, and then I decided, oh, let's give it a bit more durability, which of course has made it quite a bit more heavier, which means it's slower to accelerate. But that doesn't matter so much because the ramming damage is based on your momentum, your speed times your mass, not just your speed. So although I'm going slower, I'm doing just as much damage as I did before because I'm still using the same number of boosters, and it has the bonus of being easier to control. And that's what you see here, my new DI Cradle ramming build bashing its way through Steel Cradle, and I'm actually enjoying it because it's challenging enough to be interesting but not so hard. It's easy enough that virtually every time I can complete. And that's on easy. On normal it's a bit more challenging. In fact, a lot of the time I seem to be relying on my allies to finish the Leviathan off, because the Leviathan in Steel Cradle is a bit hard to ram because he's got the tracks, the triangular tracks, and if you ram them the damage doesn't carry through to his overall durability, so I can't ram them. It's got wheels, but there's only 2 of them at the front, and the cabin, you'll really want to ram the cabin because that's straight to the overall durability there. But that's got stuff around it, and it's got a train plough on the front, so actually ramming the Leviathan to death is quite tricky at times, especially when there's all the raiders buzzing around, and if you hit one of them that's your ×3 gone, or you've been knocked off course. And you've got your allies who are often going, oh, I'm going to go right next to the Leviathan and shoot him from there. Well, I can't ram him now. How can I help? You're in the way. Are you doing it deliberately so I get less score? I don't know. Oh, anyway. Still finding it challenging, finding it interesting, so I'll still be doing this. Well, at least 3 times a day and get that 75 scrap. Thank you very much. When you go into Steel Cradle and find another ram build on your team, like Shalnoy Sasha here, or you can see him on the right with his 6 wheels. Ooh. And an Apollo generator. Oh well. Where was I? Yes. It's a good thing because that probably means you're going to complete quicker because there's 2 of you ramming the pumps, and that means they'll go quicker. And if you mess up, they'll complete. So I rammed it, didn't quite finish off. Then Shalnoy's finished it, rammed it as well, and finished it off. But it's also a bad thing because there's now 2 people in the raid, and you've both got the same builds, and you're both trying to do exactly the same thing. You're both trying to ram the pumps, which means you often get in each other's way. And some people get a bit competitive about it. And this is an easy raid, so the rewards are only copper. And at this raid I earned 3 copper, as opposed to mostly I seem to be around the 15 mark, because Shalnoy Sasha there managed to steal all my kills when it came to the pumps and the Leviathan. And difference in 15 copper, like 30 cents. Not worth worrying about. But if we were raiding for plastic, I can see people getting a lot nastier and a lot more competitive. And a lot more, you've stolen my kill, you've taken my rewards, I hate you, curse, swear, I'm gonna report you for something or other. Ooh, was that the tire I managed? I think that was the tire I managed, and it didn't go through. Didn't go through to his overall durability. Will I get him this time? Will I get it? No, that was a track. Shalnoy there got his Tusk onto the cabin and got the points. I was robbed. The sharp-eyed amongst you will have noticed that the 3 raids I've presented in this video are not contiguous. I've edited my 3 best raid times together to get it under 6 minutes. And you'll be asking us, well, it's doable in 6 minutes, but what practically speaking, how long is it going to take me if I do this every day? Well, here's my results panel for, was it today or was that yesterday? I forget. Anyway, no, today. It was today. And you can see that all bar two of them were done in under 3 minutes, and the 2 that were over 3 minutes were over by 3 minutes and 31 seconds. So practically speaking, doing this every day, 75 scrap in under 9 minutes. Right, now to try for some plastic.